So today we're going to be creating a simple layout with CSS. So let's get started with our code. First of all, we're going to be making our boilerplate and we're going to be changing our title. Our title we're going to be changing as coding cleverly. So below that in the body, we're going to be writing the main component of the data. So we're going to be specifying div sections over here. So let's specify div sections in class, and inside that we'll add containers. These are container. We're gonna add three containers, three different specific boxes. So let's get started. First of all, we're gonna be adding a div class. In this class section, I'll add a box. We'll close this bracket, and after this, we're gonna be specifying, okay, it's a box one. We'll add three different boxes. We'll add it by box one, box two, box three, and we'll do everything accordingly. So below this, we're gonna be adding another div section, same process, div class. We're going to be adding box, and we're going to be calling it box 2. After this, we're going to be adding another div section, div class. It's really simple, box, and we're going to be specifying this as box 3. So we've made all of our div sections and we've run everything perfectly. We're going to save this and we're going to check what did we create now. Reveal in File Explorer. Hello world. We see that box 1, box 2, and box 3 is created successfully. So let's go back in our code and let's add the CSS with it. We could be adding an external CSS file. So we'll new text file. We'll save this file as in the same file wherever you're making it. We're doing in the videos. This web dev series, new one, hide.css. We'll replace it. So over here, we're going to be writing the containers and we're going to be styling it. So we'll write container like I specified it as container of your container. The container spelling over here is now right. You got to specify that function. You're going to be opening the bracket inside. We're going to be saying, okay, we want to fix the display. We want to fix the display flex. We want to fix the display flex of this. And we want to justify content, and we'll do space between. We will add space between all of these three brackets. So we finish this container section, and then below that we'll add a box function in CSS. Inside we're going to be specifying the box. We'll add that the width of the box is going to be 30%. We want to add 30% width in the boxes. Padding, how much are we going to do? Padding we could do as much as we want. I'll just do a random number, 20 pixel. Background color, I'll add blue. I'll just add light green. I use blue a lot, so I'll just add light green this time. We'll add borders. Border inside, we'll add a border of 1 pixel. 1 pixel, and solid black would be the color. So this is perfect. Everything's going to be working perfectly. We're going to be saving this, and it's not going to be working until we link our CSS page. So inside this header tag, we're going to be writing the link tag, link rel. And inside, we're going to be adding the style sheet, and then we're going to say, okay, it's a ref function. And ref, what's the tag name? File name is hi.css. So we're going to be closing this, then we're going to be saving it, and we're going to be going back in our web page, and we're going to be refreshing this, and we see that box 1, box 2, and box 3. All three components are being displayed properly, and everything is done perfectly. So let me give you a basic understanding of the CSS code. So the container uses display flex. This thing is using display flex. What is this? To arrange the box element horizontally. First you saw it was vertically, but this flex is going to help us display all of these boxes horizontally in a horizontal way. So justify content, you see the justify content, space between, ensures there is space between each boxes. Like we see that all of these boxes have spaces between each other. So if we were not going to be adding this, it was going to be all together, all scrambled up in one place. So this each box each box has a width of 30%. We see we added 30% width. So they will each take about 1/3 of container in width. So we see there's a 1/3 container in the width. So we add this width function. So this will create a simple horizontal layout with 3 equal spaced boxes. We see that these are 3 equal spaced. None is big, none is small. All of them are equally spaced and everything is done equally. So we see everything according to that. So this is how our CSS code works, and I hope it's really simple. We added the layouts, and hope this taught you a lot and you learned how to add containers and boxes in your HTML CSS code. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next videos.